What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to Niecy W Beauty. My name is Denise or Niecy. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see and I hope you consider subscribing. Please excuse the noise. We are having some of the wood on our deck replaced. So you're going to hear a whole bunch of drilling and banging, and I apologize for that. I did not want to stop doing my videos, so the show is going to go on. Alright, so we are going to get into the products that I used last week, and then we'll jump into the things that I am going to be using for this upcoming week. And by the way, happy Memorial Day or Memorial Day weekend, because it is Sunday. I am going to jump right in. This is a short week, but that did not stop me from pulling out everything that I wanted to pull out. So let me start with the things that I used last week. So I did use the Ace Beauty Smoky Rose palette, and that looks like that. And I enjoyed it. I stayed on sort of the peachy side of the palette, so I enjoyed that one. I used the, oh gosh, I can't remember which mothership this is. But it looks like this. And I did a pretty neutral look with this palette, and it ended up being sort of like a no makeup. I did not use that shade at all where I thought I would. Stay on a neutral end of it, but I really enjoyed the way the look came out. Of course, I used the Give Me Glow Summer Vibes palette because I used that one in my Monday morning makeup from last week. And I think these last two did not get used. I know one day I woke up like really late, so I ended up doing makeup in the car. And I always keep in my makeup bag one of Mally's eyeshadow sticks and one of her eyeliners in Onyx. And I keep a little mini mascara and a brow pencil, the It Cosmetics Brow Power. So that's what my makeup was one day. So I think the eyeshadow stick was called Precious Gold, but perfect. I mean, I looked like I did my makeup at home, but because I didn't have time, I ended up having to do makeup in the car. So, did not use the Sonic Bloom palette. And I did not use the Best Dressed Lids palette from Mally. And that looks like that. I did use, and I really liked the two products from Thrive Cosmetics that I pulled out, and one is a bronzer and one is a blush. So the blush is called Neon, and I really liked using that one. The bronzer was perfect, not too dark, nice natural everyday, and this is called Senate, S-E-N-A-I-T. So enjoyed using those. I did also use the Mally Oh So Rosy. Enjoyed using that. That is her first color that I thought worked for my skin tone. I used almost every day the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark from MAC. And that looks like that. I think, because I did not pull a powder this week, I am going to end up keeping this one in my basket for the upcoming week. I did not use the Tower 28 blush in office hours. I think I'm going to keep this one because I only pulled like a blush palette for this week. I did use the Bare Minerals highlighting blush, and this is in the shade Mauve Glow. And I also did not use, but I will keep out, the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in Inspire. And that looks like that. I did use the Sephora Colorful Blush, and this is in the shade Over the Top. And packaging looks like that. And I really like that blush. I did keep in my basket. What did I do? Oh. Now I can't find it because I just used it. Dang it. So from Mally, her mascara, and it's amazing how fast you can lose stuff. Don't know what I did with it, and I just put the mascara on my eyes, but I cannot find it. But anyway, the primer will go back into the drawer, but I will keep the mascara. I don't know where it is though. I'm sitting here looking at all this stuff, and my mascara just kind of got lost in the shuffle. I don't know if it fell on the floor or whatever, but I'll move on. So I used the complexion rescue in my Monday morning makeup, but I didn't use it for the rest of the week. What I did use was the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer Oil Free Matte. And I have this in Rich Honey, and I forgot how much I absolutely love like It Cosmetics face products or complexion products. But once I pulled that out and used it, I pretty much used it for the rest of the week. I'm a little thrown off now because I can't find my mascara, and I just used it. So hopefully once I clean all this stuff up, I'll be able to find my mascara. I used that once, and that was during my Monday morning makeup video, but that is going back. And I think that is it for everything from last week, and these three things here are going to stay. What I pulled for this week, complexion products, I pulled Fenty Beauty. So I have the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 17. And I also have her Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 370. And for bronzer, I pulled the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. And I have it in the shade 3 or Tan. And this is that. So that will go in here. Oh, I'll put that where I pulled this one from. This is from last week, and I don't think maybe I did use it. The Baked Bronze and Brighten in Deep from Laura Geller. And that one will go back and be replaced by the Charlotte Tilbury. Also from Charlotte Tilbury is the other sort of blush thing that I pulled out. So it's a blush palette. It is the Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette, and it is in medium deep. And that looks like that. So I don't know, when's that? I guess it came, did it come out during the holiday? Whenever it came out, I got it. And then I put it in my drawer and promptly forgot about it. So definitely using that this week. I did use it today. I feel like you can't really see it. I can never see my blush on camera, but I can see it in real life. Concealer that I pulled this week is the Mally, the Plush Pen Brightening Concealer. And this is the one that I got, one that came with the set that I was telling you all about last week. but the concealer was in deep, and deep is too dark, so I got it in the shade Rich. And I guess I can sort of show you what that looks like. And I did use this today and I like it, but I did realize that I have to tap it in and not like do like I normally do, or I will like rub it away. Nice and light. It does crease, and I don't have a brush, but I listen, I messed my makeup up so much. I got a glob of mascara right there and it just would not go away. But anyway, I enjoyed using it because I used it for my Monday morning makeup, which you will see tomorrow, and I like it because it's nice and light. It's not thick. Eyeshadow palettes that I pulled out for this week. This one I used in my Monday morning makeup because I wanted to show it to you all, but it will not be in my basket for the week. This is my palette designer made eyeshadow palette from Lethal Cosmetics. Yes, it is in the wildflower packaging because they let you choose your own packaging. But this is what it looks like on the inside. And I used like all 6 of these colors, and you'll see that tomorrow. So I'm going to sit that there. I pulled out again because I was a little upset that I did not get a chance to use it. And this is the Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover palette. And it looks like that. So I want to try and use that one again. I am going to make it a point to use that one. I pulled out the Unbreakable Bond palette from Sydney Grace, and I have it in deep, and this is their newest palette, and it looks like this. And this is what the packaging looks like. I wanted to go with some sort of pastel spring before spring is over, because spring is going to be over soon. So I pulled out the Juvia's Place Garden of Juvia's palette, which I bought last year and just never used. And that looks like that. This might be used in conjunction with something else. I can see a pretty purple look from this one. But it has no deepening shades in it, so I may have to pull something else. And I pulled out another Unearthly Cosmetics palette, and it is the All I Ever Wanted Volume 2. And I like this one because it has plenty of multi-chromes in it. So I'm going to use that. This is another one that is not a standalone. You need something else to go with it. And I might end up, let me see. I might end up using Sydney Grace for that because there are plenty of shades in this palette that will deepen up what I need deepened. And I pulled out the Adept Cosmetics. I cannot remember the name of this palette, but it is the one from some TV show. And it looks like that. And last palette I pulled out, and their new palette sort of made me want to pull this one out. It's not out yet. It's from Nomad Cosmetics. I can't remember what the name of the palette is, but it has animal print packaging. It's going to be coming out like soon, like sometime this week, I think. But it reminded me of this palette, so I pulled this one out. And this is the America's Parks palette. And what reminded me is that it has like some little striped shades in it too. So I was like, okay, let me pull out my America's Parks palette. And that is all of the eyeshadow palettes that I pulled out. As far as lippies, I have mostly lipsticks, and then I have one gloss. And let's see, I pulled out, and I kind of switched the lipstick that I had on in my Monday morning makeup video for this one, because this one looks a little bit lighter. But this is the MAC Amplified Lipstick in the shade Cosmo. Don't ask me if they sell this one anymore. I don't know. But I put this one on with the Sephora lip liner in the shade Molasses. And the next thing that I'm going to show you is what I topped it with. And I got this free with an order. And this is the MAC lip glass. And that is all they call it. It is just a clear gloss. Pretty sticky, but it did do a good job of glossing up that lipstick for me. I also, this is the one that I had on in the Monday morning makeup video, pulled out, and this one is, it looks like it just says Love Me lipstick. Limited edition, I am sure, but MAC lipstick in the shade Bated Breath is what I put on and then took off. Pretty color, but I felt like it was making my look a little bit more fall than I wanted it to. Third MAC lipstick that I pulled out, also limited edition, and it is a matte lipstick, so I'll probably be using that gloss over it. And it is called Framboise Moi. I forgot what the name of the collection. Oh, Cherry Blossom, I think. So that is what the packaging looks like. And then this is what the lipstick looks like. Really pretty cherry blossom, sort of pinky red shade. I pulled out one of the Fenty, I think they call them Icon lipsticks, and this is the one that came in the little zipper thing with the mirror and something else, but I think it's in the shade the MVP. Yeah, this is in the shade the MVP, which is why I didn't get her new formula in the MVP, because I already had this one. And I don't know how much I like her new formula. I did use that last week. I need to pull those and show you what I did and didn't use last week. And then I have one of the She Who Should Not Be Named lipsticks. Anyway, and that is what the packaging looks like, and the shade is Daiquiri. And Daiquiri looks like that. And then the last lipstick that I pulled for this week is from Urban Decay, and it is the shade Horchata, and it is just like a mid-tone brown nude shade. So those, okay girl, line it up. Okay, those are the lip products that I pulled out for the week. And behind my camera, so you all will see me closer than you want to, are the lip colors that I pulled for last week. And the first one is one of the Fenty, I forgot what they call these, and they make the letters so small, but anyway, this one of her newer lip colors. But this particular one was the one from the Super Bowl, and the shade was Riri. And I think what I did not like about it, while the shade is really pretty, it never really dried down, and I kept getting it on my teeth. And I think this was the one that I used in my Monday morning makeup. I think it is. I think that's the one, because that kept getting on my teeth. So now I'm kind of hesitant to buy any more of them, because I don't want a lipstick that's going to keep getting on my teeth. I did use both of these, and these are the Gloss Bombs. These are the Gloss Bombs. I think I had a cream Gloss Bomb first in Fruit Snacks, but I wasn't trying to be red and glossy at work, so I changed it out to just the Gloss Bomb in the shade Riri. And I had 3 of the Milani Color Statement lipsticks. I had Teddy Bear, Plum Rose, and Rose Femme. Only one I used was the shade Teddy Bear. Alright, Alright, so all of these will go back. I don't know how this one got in. I think I thought maybe I would use it, but I never did. And this is just a lip oil. And this is from Merit. This should probably stay beside my bed. Little Merit lip oil. So that is it, you all. That is my makeup basket for the week of May the 28th. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day. Don't let your day be a waste of makeup, and happy Memorial Day. Bye.